Good day! For today's lessons, we have first, degrees of adjectives, and second, adverbs of manner. Of course, don't forget to click the subscribe button so that you will be updated to my videos. So let's start with degrees of adjectives in English, and this is for week 1. Our objective is to use degrees of adjectives in making comparisons. So I have here 2 pictures. So let's have the first picture first. So can you describe the first picture? Very good. It's happy. How about the second picture? Good job. It's dirty. And happy and dirty are words that are describing words. So we call them as adjectives. So what are adjectives? So adjectives, it describes a noun or a pronoun. So one example of a sentence that containing adjective is the pillow is soft. And the soft describes the pillow, which is pillow is a noun. Another example, the boy is fast. And fast is an adjective because it describes the boy, which is a noun. So I have here another example of adjective. We have long, longer, and longest. So what can you observe? Good job. Another one, hot, hotter, and hottest. And these words, we call it as degree of adjectives. So for our learning task 1, in your drill board, just write the comparative and superlative degree of each adjective below. So write your answers in your notebook. So for number 1, we have big. Okay? So what is the comparative degree, or what is the comparative degree of this adjective? Very good, it is bigger. Now, let's have the third one. What is the superlative degree of the word big? Correct, it's biggest. So let's do number 2 and number 3 in your drill board. If you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So for number 2, let's answer. For number 2, we have sweet. The comparative degree would be sweeter. Good job. And the superlative degree, sweetest. Great. So now let's have number 3. We have thick. So what is the comparative degree? Good job. It is thicker. And what would be the superlative? Great. It is thickest. So now, these are the rules for the comparison of adjectives. So we have comparative degree and superlative degree. We use comparative degree when we're just comparing 2 things. Okay? We use superlative degree when we're comparing it to 3 or more nouns or pronouns. So these are the rules in comparison of adjectives. So for 1-syllable adjectives, we just have to add ER. Okay? We just have to add ER to the positive degree. So we have here ER. Examples, weak, weaker, we add ER, near, nearer, and we add ER. So for superlative degree, we need to add the word EST, okay, to the positive degree. Example, weak, and then weakest. So we add EST. Near, nearest, and then we add EST. So now, we're done with 1-syllable adjectives. So how about adjectives that ending in Y? So these are the rules. So for comparative degree, we need to change Y, change the Y into I, and then add ER. Again, we need to change Y into I and add ER to the positive degree. Example, dirty, now dirtier. The next one, pretty, prettier. So as you can see, in the word dirty, we change the Y and then we add I and ER. Okay, pretty, we change the Y and then turn it into I and then we add ER. So it's prettier. So now for superlative degree, we need to change the word, the letter Y into I and then add EST. So to the positive degree. Example, dirty, dirtiest. So we change the word, the letter Y, and then we change it into I, and then we add EST. So it's now dirtiest. For the word pretty, we need to change the letter Y and then change it into I, and then add est. So it would be prettiest. So now we're done with adjectives ending in y. Now let's have the third one. The third rule, adjectives ending in e. So for comparative degree, we need to drop e and then add er to the positive degree. Example, safe. Now it's safer. Large, larger. As you can see, we just drop the e and then add er. So for the superlative degree, drop e and then add est to the positive degree. Example, safe, safest. Okay, and then large, largest. So now let's have the last one, the multi-syllable adjectives or more adjectives ending in full or less. Okay, so add more, we need to add the word more or less to the positive degree. Example, afraid, and then we put more or less afraid. For silent, we add more or less silent. For talented, we wrote more or less talented. So that is for comparative degree. And now for the superlative degree, we have the word most or least to the positive degree. So example, afraid, most or least afraid. Silent, most or least silent. And for talented, most or least talented. So some adjectives are irregularly compared. Example, for the positive degree, good, the comparative degree would be better, and superlative degree would be best. And next, positive degree, bad, the comparative degree would be worse, and then the superlative degree would be worst. Another one, positive degree, ill, comparative worse, superlative degree worst. For positive degree, many, and then comparative degree, more, and then the superlative would be most. Another one, for the positive degree, we have much, then the comparative degree would be more, and then the superlative degree would be most. And then another one, little for positive degree, and then less for comparative degree, and then least for superlative degree. For the last one, we have less, and then comparative lesser, superlative least. So remember, some one-syllable adjectives with a single vowel before the consonant form their comparative and superlative degree by doubling the last letter before adding er. Again, form their comparative and superlative degree by doubling the last letter before adding er for the comparative and est for the superlative degree. Example, mad for the positive, madder for comparative, and maddest for the superlative. Another one, sad, and then sadder for the comparative, and then saddest for the superlative. Next, we have big, and then bigger, biggest. Okay, fat, fatter, fat. Next, the word the before an adjective signifies superlative degree. Okay, example, she is the cutest among the three. Again, the word the before an adjective signifies superlative degree. Example, she is the cutest among the three. Now, can you give example of a superlative degree that contains the? Please write your answer in the comment section below. So now let's answer page 9 on your paper. Okay, learning task 2 and then answers only, write 1 to 5. Again, write on your paper page 9, learning task 2 and then write 1 to 5. So this is what we're going to do. Choose the correct form of adjective for each sentence. Okay, write your answers in your paper. So for number 1, this milkshake is sweet, sweeter, or sweetest. Number 1, this milkshake is sweet, sweeter, sweetest. Just write your answer on your paper. Number 2, Tarsier remains the smaller, smallest primate in the Philippines. Number 2, Tarsier remains the smaller, smallest primate in the Philippines. Number 3, my uncle is the richest man in our town. Number 3, my uncle is the richest man in our town. Number 4, today's weather is cloudy, cloudier, cloudiest than yesterday. Number 4, today's weather is cloudy, cloudier, cloudiest than yesterday. Number 5, the sound of the chirping birds is pleasant, more pleasant, most pleasant than the sound of crickets. Number 5, the sound of the chirping birds is pleasant, more pleasant, most pleasant than the sound of crickets. So if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So now let's check. For number 1, the correct answer is sweet. Very good. Number 2, why did we answer sweet? Because it's not comparing to anybody. It's just describing the milkshake. Okay, so the answer would be sweet. Number 2, it's smallest. Why? Because it has the word the. Okay, the. As we said in the rule, remember that if there's a the in the before the adjective, it means that it's in a superlative form. Okay? Number 3, my uncle is the. We have the word the again. So the answer would be riches. Number 4, the correct answer is cloudier. So why is it IER, not IES? Simply because it was comparing to yesterday, today and yesterday. So it means that it was comparing to two things only. So we need to put IER instead of IES. Okay? IEST. So for number 5, the sound of the chirping birds is pleasant, more pleasant, most pleasant than the sound of crickets. So the correct answer is more pleasant. Why? We have again we are comparing again two things, chirping birds and sound of crickets. Okay? So and we have here the word than. So we're comparing two things. So we need to answer here more instead of most. Okay? So again, for number 1, sweet. Number 2, smallest. Number 3, richest. Number 4, cloudier. Number 5, more pleasant. If you got 5 correctly, good job. So now let's go to adverbs of manner. And this lesson is for week 2. Our objective is to recognize the adverb of manner. So now look at this pancake recipe. The ingredients are 1 cup all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons sugar, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 cup milk, 2 tablespoons melted butter, 1 large egg, 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. So the procedures are: first, in a medium bowl, whisk all together the milk, butter, and egg properly. Number 2, add flour, sugar, salt, and baking powder, and then combine thoroughly until there is no more lumps. Number 3, heat the pan. Brush it with oil or butter completely. Number 4, slowly pour 2 to 3 tablespoons of the batter onto the pan. Number 5, cook until bubbles appear. Flip carefully with thin spatula. And number 6, cook until brown on both sides. Serve with your favorite topping. So now, let's answer this one. Okay, so first, what recipe is listed? What recipe is this? Good job. It's about pancake recipe. Number second, read the highlighted words in the recipe. Can you read it? Very good. We have properly, thoroughly, completely, slowly, and carefully. So what do you think do these words describes? Very good. So these are adverbs. So what are adverbs? It tells something about a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. But today we are going to focus about adverb of manner. So adverb of manner tells how an action is done. Again, adverb of manner tells how an action is done. And it also answers the question how. Okay? And then adverb of manner usually ends in ly. Remember this one. Okay? Adverb of manner usually ends in ly and it tells how an action is done. Okay, so examples of adverb of manner. Some adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to adjectives. Again, adding ly. Example, The turtle is slow. The turtle moves slowly. So now there is an adverb of manner because we put ly. The boy is quick. So the boy runs quickly. And again, this is the adverb because we put ly. So if an adjective ends with e, remove the e before adding ly. Example, simple, simply. Again, we remove the e and then we change it into y. So that is the rule in adverb of manner. Another, gentle, and then we change the e and then we put y. So now it is gently. Example, safe, then safely, correct, correctly, sad, sadly, skillful, skillfully. So as you can see, it ends with L again, so you just have to put ly again. Skillfully. Smart, smartly, sound, and soundly. Another rule is if an adjective ends with y, change the y to I before adding ly. Example, angry. And how can we change this into adverb? Remove the word remove the word y and then change it to ily, angrily. Next, noisy. If you want to change it into adverb, we need to remove the y and then change it into I and then put ly. So now, this is noisily. Okay, so these are the examples of adverb of manner. Before we go on to the next lesson, to the next activity, kindly read again this example. So if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. So now, let's answer in your drill board. And we are going to answer one by one, okay, per number. So in your drill board, let's answer number 1. So this is the instruction. Choose the word that says how something is done based on the picture. Okay, write your answer in your drill board. Okay, if you don't have your drill boards with you, you can use a paper. Okay, so the choices are fast, lovingly, peacefully, loudly, and gracefully. So number 1, the baby sleeps blank. Is it fast, lovingly, peacefully, loudly, gracefully? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times up, boards up. The correct answer is peacefully. Number 2. Erase, erase, erase your answer. Now number 2. The little boy shouted blank. Fast, lovingly, peacefully, loudly, gracefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times up, boards up. The correct out. So now for number 3, Riza dances blank. Fast, lovingly, peacefully, loudly, gracefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times up, boards up. The correct answer is gracefully. Number 4, the mother hugged her daughter blank. Fast, lovingly, peacefully, loudly, gracefully. Times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times up, boards up. The correct answer is lovingly. Number 5. So the man swims blank. Fast, lovingly, peacefully, loudly, gracefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times up, boards up. The correct answer is fast. If you got all 5 correctly, good job. So now, let's answer on your paper, page 12, Learning Task 3, answers only. Again, let's answer page 12, Learning Task 3, answers only. 1 to 5. Just put in your paper 1 to 5. So, this is the instruction. Choose the adverb in each sentence. Write your answers in your paper. So, choose the adverb, okay? For number 1, the mother held her baby delicately. Number 1, the mother held her baby delicately. Number 2, Ronnie answered his homework independently. Number 2, Ronnie answered his homework independently. Number 3, the old lady gave food to her neighbor kindly. Number 3, the old lady gave food to her neighbor kindly. Number 4, the boy went to school excitedly. Number 4, the boy went to school excitedly. And for number 5, the teacher explained the lessons clearly. Number 5, the teacher explained the lessons clearly. So, if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. For number 1, the correct answer is delicately. And why did we choose delicately? Because there is an ly here, so it means it's an adverb. So for number 2, the correct answer is independently, and again there is an ly. Number 3, it's kindly. Number 4, excitedly, and number 5, clearly. If you got all 5, good job. So now, let's answer in your drill board. So for this time, we are going to answer per number. And this is learning task 4. So we need to change the following adjectives into adverbs. So you need to write your answer in your drill board or in your paper. For number 1, let's change the word marry into an adverb. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Times up, boards up. The correct answer is merrily. So as you can see, we changed the word y into I and then add ly. So that's the correct rule in changing this word into an adverb. Okay? And merrily means you're excitedly. Okay? You're excited. Number 2, let's have the word wise. Okay, let's change the word wise into an adverb. Again, number 2, wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times up. The correct answer is wisely. Again, the rule, if this is just one syllable, so you just have to put ly. So number 3, we have glad and then change it into adjective. Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times up. The correct answer is gladly. So we just add the word ly there. Okay? Number 4, change the word rapid into an adverb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times upwards up. The correct answer is rapidly. And then we just add the ly here. Okay, last, number 5, furious. Okay, change it into adverb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times up. The correct answer is furiously. Okay, and then we add ly again. If you got 5 correctly, good job. So now let's answer on your paper, page 13, learning task 5. Okay, just write 1 to 5 answers only. So again, write on your paper, page 13, learning task 5, and then write 1 to 5. So this is the instruction. Complete the sentences by changing the enclosed adjective. When we say enclosed, like this. Okay? into adverbs. So again, we need to change these words into adverbs. So write your answer on your paper. Okay, answers only. Number 1, the little girl sang blank in the party. So you need to change the word sweet into an adverb. Number 2, father drives his car careful. So you need to change the word careful into an adverb. Number 3, the sun shines blank today. So you need to change the word bright into an adverb. Number 4, the children welcome their visitors blank. So the word that you need to change is respectful. So change it into adverb. And then last number, the boys played blank outside. And the word that you need to change is happy. So change the word happy into an adverb. Again, remember the rule. Just add the 2 letter in each words. Okay? So if you're not yet done, click the pause button. If you're done, click the play button. For number 1, the correct answer is sweetly. Number 2, carefully. Number 3, brightly. Number 4, respectfully. And last number 5 is happily. If you got all 5 correctly, good job. Thank you for watching.